to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell alongside Lee Taylor Walker. And Coach, coming off another good win for your program and a rivalry match with 60th ranked Louisville, and you've run the streak. Don't want to jinx anything, as we talked about before the show, but it's kind of becoming a beast of its own. 38 home matches in a row.
Yeah, it was great, and really the timing of that win was very helpful too, just because we actually struggled on the road down in South Florida and Central Florida. We lost to South Florida. Thought we should have won that match. Then we beat Central Florida, but it wasn't that clean of a win. So be able to come home, know we have the streak, we have the good confidence on the home courts to beat a good Louisville team was nice. So we're glad to keep the streak alive, but we're also just glad to get some confidence back because we just needed a W over a good team.
Interesting you mentioned about UCF and coming back, wanting to get that confidence, that momentum back, and people don't ever realize that. They only think if you lose, then the confidence goes. If you win, well, everything's great. Sometimes you get those ugly wins, and it just doesn't feel like you played your best.
No, that was definitely the case down in South Florida and Central Florida. I mean, and it's tough with the individual sport too. You could have 3 or 4 girls on our team just super confident, feeling great on the court, and then you could have a few not, and then it's just always changing. So I feel like it's always our job as the coaching staff to not only to keep our team confident is keeping 8 individuals confident.
Right.
And so the game plan for that changes every single week, really. Central Florida was one of those where it's like, man, we won, but that was just not clean. It wasn't pretty. We should have won a lot worse than we did. And then, so Louisville, being a better team, led by 2 really good seniors who are, number 2 in the nation in doubles, Fellerhoff and Shine. They're very good players, and they've led their team. And the team had won 6 weeks in a row before they came. So they were a confident team coming in. I mean, they hadn't lost a team match in 6 weeks, so it was a little nerve-wracking when you throw the home streak in there and all that. It's just kind of like, oh man, this could be a perfect storm. But the streak continued, and we played well, and it was fun. We had a really good crowd that day too, and we're really thankful for that. And it was a nice day outside, and just good support, and I think it helped us kind of get over the edge.
Well, you started off pretty well that day. Alyssa and Skylar got you out to the 8-2 win at number 3, and that kind of got things. It's always good to get that first point under your belt.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, we had Lisa and Marta, who ended up clinching that doubles point, start out the year playing 3 every now and then. They weren't even in the doubles lineup for sure, and then they've moved all the way up to number 1 doubles now, and they ended up clinching that doubles point for us. It came down to them. They were up 7-6 serving for it, and so that doubles point goes to Louisville. We're in a completely different scenario, but it's been awesome to see Marta and Lisa, who really weren't that good of doubles players at the beginning of the year, just embrace it. They're like really good friends. They enjoy playing with each other. They've just learned a lot, and they've just found a way to win. And I think now they're like 8 or 9-1, and they're a number 1 team. And I think they can beat anybody in the country. So getting the doubles point was huge for sure.
We've talked so much about the doubles teams over the last couple of seasons, but your individual points came along. Your individual competitors in those singles matches really did well.
Yeah, they did. Skylar's, she's played number 1 for 4 matches now. She's 3-1. Doesn't matter who you play. As far as the team goes, when you play number 1, you're playing a great player and it's just always going to be a tough match. So really seeing Skylar just raise her game. She's just been playing at a higher level and really going after her shots a lot more. And then our freshmen, Anki and Marta, have been pretty much unstoppable for us. And I think all the others have, just sharpening their game right now and getting ready for the home stretch. We have Stephanie, who's a senior, Alyssa, who's a junior. Whenever you get into your maybe 3rd or 4th year, things can start to become a little maybe routine. It's easier to get a little burned out. The grind starts to wear on your body. And so we've actually taken a break the last 3 or 4 days to try to get them just refreshed and ready for the home stretch, because we got a tough stretch to end with that we need to do well in.
Well, it's going to be tough. I know coming up this week, you're going to go on the road. You're going to face some pretty good programs. Baylor on Thursday, North Texas on Saturday.
Yeah, Baylor's top 15 in the country. Just a great program, great facility, great coaches. They're actually gonna host the 2015 NCAA championships, which is a big reason why me and Paul want to go down there and see where the final site's going to be, just to get that vision in the team's mind. And so, but if you pull up the results of everybody in the country, honestly, we're right there with everybody. Matches can go either way. I mean, we played Vanderbilt and had a tough match with them. Vanderbilt's beaten Baylor. I mean, Vanderbilt just beat the number 3 team in the country this past weekend. I mean, and so you look around the country, you see a lot of good teams, but you also see everybody beating everybody.
Right.
And so the nice thing with our schedule this year is Baylor's not the toughest team we've played, and probably not even the top 3. So we're not going to see a level of play that we haven't seen already. It's just understanding that objectively and being able to really trust your game plan that you can beat a team like that. And then North Texas playing on the road, like they're the favorite for their conference championship, and so they'll be a good team that'll be a little bit opposite to Baylor. We get to go after Baylor, the target's on their back, then we'll turn around and play North Texas, the target will be on our back. So it'll be a tough weekend for sure down in Texas, but we're looking forward to it.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thanks a lot.
It's head coach Lee Tater Walker. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.